Hey, what the fuck is up, YouTubers? My name is HuntinNoobs. And as you guys can see by the title, I'm bringing you another edition of my series called Through My Eyes. I know, right? I know. Take it easy. Sit the fuck down so I can speak, people. Thank you. I appreciate the applause, though. So, as that cornball intro is out the way, what the fuck is up, guys? Now, I'm going to explain myself real quick for all my newly acquired subscribers that has no clue what the fuck Through My Eyes is, because I haven't posted a Through My Eyes in roughly right around 2 months. Basically, what it is me talking about shit that's happened in my life, and I've integrated Call of Duty in somewhat of a chronological order to match up with my, I guess, age or whatnot. So basically what I'm trying to say is, in the beginning, when I first started this series, I was back in the World at War age. And I've been doing this series for right about, I guess about fucking a year and a half, 2 years now. You know, a lot of subscribers out there wish I would do these more so than often. But as you guys are about to hear in just a second, this is pretty in-depth shit that I've been through. So, again, it's just hard for me to, I don't know. It's hard to relive some of these moments sometimes, you know, because I had somewhat of a, lack of a better word, shitty-ass fucking childhood. And I'm not here for a pity party. I understand, join the party, noobs. Nobody had a perfect life. But, you know, mine was a little unique more so than a lot of people's. I can guarantee you that. And if you don't believe me, just go back and watch the videos, and you'll be able to, you know, understand where I'm coming from. So with that being said, if you do want to go back and watch these videos, if you do find this video somewhat entertaining, there's 2 ways you can do that. Either you click the link in the description and piggyback it all the way to the beginning, because every video has the prior link to it in the description, or you can do it the easy route and go to my channel, and I've taken care of all that for you guys. Just click onto the playlist of Through My Eyes, and all the videos will be there, and you can just start at one, get you some fucking popcorn, because it's right around 2 to 3 hours long if you watch each video, you know, back to back to back, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So, with that being said, guys, I ended this commentary, or the last one, on a very juicy note, somewhat a cliffhanger, so to speak, as I always do, because that's just how I like to end them. Not everybody's a big fan of it, but it's my channel, so I do what the fuck I want. So, basically what happened was I was talking about how I made money in the penitentiary, and I'm not talking about dropping the soap or giving Bubba a reach around after 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about doing drawings and, like, stealing money out of the I guess, our cafeteria or kitchen, and sneaking it back to the unit and selling the stuff. I talked about a little bit how I stole a big 5 fucking pound bag of oatmeal, and then now I'm talking about how I was stealing these big industrial sized cans of tuna. Now, tuna in the penitentiary is like gold in the real world, man. This shit sells like hotcakes, and because of that is, the reason for that is because a lot of people work out in prison. You know, it's a way to release stress, so to speak. And tuna, everybody's on a diet, everybody's working out, and tuna is the, you know, the all of when it comes to being on a diet and watching what you're eating and whatnot. So the stuff is so easy to sell. So I grab these big industrial cans of tuna, and I sneak them back inside the dish room, because I'm the pots and pans man. I clean all the pots and pans and whatnot. And when I said I got in there, the guard come knocked on the window. Sorry about that. And he called me over, and I was like, hey, what's going on, boss? And FYI, a little fun no fact, the reason why we call guards boss, you know, there's a reason for it, because if it's spelled backwards, it's S-S-O-B, sorry, son of a bitch. And that's right, is a word. So that's why people call guards boss. Just a little fun no fact you guys might not know. So when people are in prison, like, hey, what's up, boss? That's the reason why they call him boss, because backwards means sorry, son of a bitch. True story, guys. So the boss called me over, and I was like, what's up, boss? And he's like, no, bring the pots and pans over. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm busted, right? So I bring over the pots and pans, I put them in there, and he pulls off the pan. I had them stacked on top of each other. I had the tuna in the middle of the two. And I gave an Academy Award-winning performance. So I was like, what the fuck is that? Who is trying to set me up? This is bullshit. I don't do this. I am not a thief. And the guy just gives me a look like, get the fuck out of here. Let's go. So I get pulled up into that captain's office, right? The captain's office is pretty much where all the bosses hang out at. And they're in there talking to me, and the guy was like, so do you know about this? And did you know about it? Of course I knew about it, but I'm like, no, I don't know who would do such a thing. We don't steal the people locked up in prison. Are you kidding me? We're all here for being innocent and wrongly accused and all that sort of shit. So, of course, they didn't buy my line, and they put me in the hole. So as I'm sitting in the hole, I'm waiting for my counselor to come speak to me. Now, each unit in the penitentiary has a counselor, a unit counselor, pretty much the guy that deals with all the bullshit that happens in a unit, and each unit has roughly right around 80 people. So he got somewhat of a busy job for knuckleheads out there like myself. And I'm waiting for him to come see me because I am relatively close to getting out early. Basically what it is you have halfway house time. They call it the halfway house because you're halfway out, so to speak, when it comes to your last 6 months. So when you have 6 months left, you can either get 6 months halfway house, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, whatever they feel is good for you. Obviously, if you get 6 months, it's better because you get to get out to the real world, you know. So I'm sitting there waiting. A couple days go by, and you know, when you're in a hole, there's nothing much to do. Just imagine yourself inside of your bathroom with a bed. That's pretty much. Take away the shower. There's no shower or anything like that. You get to take a shower. I don't remember if it was every day. I don't think it was every day. It might have been every day, like 1 hour a day. I really don't remember. I know you get rec, which is get to go outside for 1 hour a week. So you sit inside your cell for 24 hours a day, and 1 hour out the week you get to get. Yes, that's it. That's exactly what it is. It's different from feds to states. States, you know, I think they get an hour a day, but the feds, they're allowed to be dickheads a little bit more so than the state. So I'm sitting in there anyways, and there's not much to do other than a whole lot of push-ups and jacking off, I guess. I mean, hell, you can't really get away with beating your meat because you got wide open bars, and if a guard comes by, he's going to see you beating your balls at Mach 3 speed, and it's really not I don't know. I don't think I would be able to finish if somebody was watching me, especially another dude. It'd be kind of weird. You know, if that's your thing, so, you know, whatever works for you. It wouldn't work for me. I'd be fucking limp dick rubbing it all day long. So, anyways, I'm doing a lot of push-ups. I'm just waiting for this guy, and I'm, you know, reading books and stuff. That's where I read the book, The Green Mile. So when the Green Mile actually came out, it's exactly what I envisioned when it comes to the main character. I mean, that's exactly Michael Clark Duncan, I think. That's exactly what I envisioned in the book. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you guys, but it was pretty kick-ass. So you're reading books and shit like that. I mean, there's nothing else to do. You're writing a few letters to the people that are still writing you. You know, after you're 5 years in the penitentiary, there's really not that many people that give two fucks about you anymore, even though you're getting out or whatnot. It's just how it is. Out of sight, out of mind. It's just the reality of being locked up. So I'm waiting for my counselor to come, and he comes inside, and he says, "So what's the deal, man?" I'm like, "Man, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was in there because I don't want to lose my 6 months halfway house time." And you know, so of course I'm gonna fucking lie until the wheels fall off. So he was like, "Are you kidding me? There's no way you didn't know that was in there." I'm like, "Man, how did I not know?" He's like, "Cause they're industrial cans. Like, you know, you didn't feel how heavy it was." I'm like, "Dude, I'm picking up fucking pots that are like 4 feet tall and, you know, maybe 5 feet around. Like, I mean, these are huge pots. We feed 1,500 to 2,000 people 3 times a day, depending on what we make, you know." So of course I know it's bullshit line, but you know, again, I got to roll with it. So he's like, obviously we're going to go in his commentary, but who gives a fuck? So he's like, "Yeah, whatever, man. You know, you've never ever given me a problem before. This is the first time you got busted, but this is bullshit. You're not going to sit here and lie to my face." And then he's gone. And I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" I'm literally down to like maybe 3 months left in the prison before I can actually get my 6 months of halfway house time. So, you know, if you do the math, it's right around 9 months, I guess. So I'm like, man, I just fucked up my halfway house time. So I'm going to have to do the rest of the 9 months here in prison and then just get released, which sucks because at least in the halfway house, the thought behind the halfway house is for you to get in the real world and get acclimated, get back to how the real world works. Because to be, in all actuality, man, your life goes on pause, man. When I was locked up for the 5 years and when I got out, I still thought that people were going to be the same way they are or was when I met them. Like, everybody, you know, 5 years time, man, that's a lot of changing going on. I'm telling you, that's a whole nother story, and I'll talk about that later. But that's the whole point of the halfway house, for you to get out, get a job, just so you don't just get, okay, you're done with prison, here's your probation, good luck. You know, they do try to help you out somewhat, and I just felt like I fucked it up. So, I'm sitting inside a hole, and I'm inside this hole for about a month now, and I'm waiting for him to come back, and I made requests, and so I'm sitting inside this hole for a month. My beard's growed out to a gnarly fucking, gnarly length. I mean, I can grow a pretty kick-ass beard, and I'm just waiting. And all of a sudden, I get a call down to the, I guess the visitation area, you know, where my counselor is. And I walk inside there, and he sits down, and he looks at me in the eye. He's like, "Larry, I have some bad news for you." And guys, I'm going to end it right there. Cliffhangers for the win. It's going to get even more interesting, I promise you. You guys will appreciate the story. I hopefully come out with this story a little bit faster than what I did with the last one. You know, like I said, shit happens. I got all kinds of stuff doing. I'm trying to run my channel with gameplays, this, that, and the other. And for the people that just watch my Through My Eyes series, I do appreciate it. I know you guys look forward to it. If you guys enjoy it, please feel free to rate it. I always do appreciate it. With that being said, it's your boy Huntin' Noobs. I'm out this bitch. Deuces. Get wrecked, son.